Hello and welcome to my South Park Stick of Truth review. South Park is a turn-based RPG game which was written by the makers of South Park, so the writing in the game is really strong and it's a key point to the game. The main quest of the game is around 12 to 14 hours, which is really sort of an RPG if you compare it to someone like Skyrim, which is hours and hours. Like 48, probably 60 hours of gameplay of main quest, so it's quite a long time. Even though it's very short, the storyline and the writing is really well done and really carries the game. There are two main storylines which combine together, which is really nice. Playing the game feels like an episode of South Park, which is the main thing throughout. If you like South Park, then you're gonna like this game. If not, then you might not like it much. But it has all the places in South Park. It's really funny. Like when you walk around town, you can go into people's houses, and sometimes you have like funny animations, which is quite nice. It's very bright as well, bright colours. It still has that South Park charm of looking a bit crappy, but it looks really good. At the start of the game you can choose your appearance. It isn't too customizable. You can choose between a couple of costumes. You can't really like change how big your like eyes or anything like that, but you can change your hair colour, the clothes that you wear and stuff like that. You can also change this throughout the game by picking up these items, so you can pick up new hairstyles and then you can change them. There's also 4 different classes: Warrior, Mage, Assassin and Jew, which is quite nice. There's also a lot of collectible in the games, like Chimp Pokemon, to becoming friends with all the South Park characters. So there's more after the main storyline. There's a lot of optional content if you want to do it. There aren't many side missions in the game, which is the same. Like once you complete the game and the side missions, then the only thing to do is get the collectible items, and so there isn't too much content in that respect. The RPG elements are really basic, but that goes with South Park style, simple at best, and that's South Park. The main RPG elements are like weapons, and like you can customize the weapons by giving them special elements, so like fire or frozen ability. The humour is very much like the South Park in the TV shows. For example, when you go up to Canada, it's in 62-bit graphics, which is like quite funny, and it just looks a lot different compared to the nice graphics of America in South Park. There is some annoying quests which have been blocked for EU players, but they do have this screen which is quite funny, and it tells you well done Europe, you've done it again, and it's quite nice, quite funny at some point. The animation and the battles are really amazing, and some of them are quite over the top, which is quite funny. The battle system uses quick time events, so you have to quickly click A or X on the Xbox 360 controller when you see a star on the screen. If you hit it at the right time, then it will do the move. More damage will be done. If you miss it, then there won't be much damage, which is quite a nice system. Each battle you have a body with you, so whenever in South Park you always have a body. You can change that body throughout the game. At the beginning you start off with Butters, and he has special ability, and which is to heal you. So in the game you can heal and attack in the same turn, which is a bit too overpowered. It makes the game very easy because you can heal and attack at the same time. So if you're at low health, you don't really have to make an option. If you said, oh, should I heal myself or attack. You can do both, which makes the game a bit too easy. Maybe just one or the other would make the game a bit harder. You have PP, which there's quite a funny reference at the beginning of the game which take the mickey out of, which is quite nice. But yeah, PP, which which refers to your ability. Each character have abilities. So Butters have Chaos, which has a cool animation. If you play as the Jew, you have different abilities to the warrior, and so on. You also have the battle system, which is very easy to use as well. Good tutorial for it at the beginning. Very good tutorial. There are also summons. You have 4 summons throughout the game. These are characters that you meet throughout the game. These gives you ultimate powers basically. If you cast a summon, then you win the match automatically, which is a bit overpowered. An issue I had with the game was if you wanted to sell junk, you have to sell one at a time. You can just select all and sell them, you have to go through them, which was quite time consuming. The game is also too easy at some points and not very challenging. One thing I did like is there's quite a lot of puzzles throughout the game, but there's always different ways to solve it, so there's just not one straight answer, one right answer, which is quite nice. When I was playing the game, it crashed, which is quite a bad point, but on the upside, it also has autosave, and the autosaves are really regular, which is amazing because I didn't lose any of my content, which I lost. Or else I would have lost hours of gameplay. To finish the review, it's a really good game. If you like South Park, you're gonna love the game. The RPG elements aren't too great, they're not very in-depth, but you know, they're quite good for a South Park game. Probably the best South Park game so far. The animations are really good, the story is amazing, and yeah, good game overall. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.